Hi, this is Lily, and this is my 5th week of diet. And I came back from vacation. I gained 10 pounds and I tried to lose weight. And this is my 5th week, and I want to talk about how much I lost. So I started 109.8 pounds, and in the 5th week, I am 105.6 pounds. And I lost 4.2 pounds, and compared to last week, I lost 0.6 pounds because I was 106.2 pounds last week, and this week is 105.6 pounds. So I lost 0.6 pounds, right? Yeah. So I tried to lose 1 pound a week. I didn't lose 1 pound a week, but it is, and it's okay with it as long as I progress and keep going. Diet is not about try to lose certain amount or certain days. It's more of try to change a lifestyle and then the habit of your lifestyle. So, or more of I'm concerning and then trying to figure out what works for me at the same time. And I want to talk about what I ate that week. Day 26. I started with my breakfast is 2 eggs and then 1 slice of bread from the last night because I was so hungry that week. It's an older cycle going on. So I had whole loaf of sourdough bread because I love sourdough bread. And I believe just only 1 slice and 2 eggs on the top. And tofu, pork short rib, and then daikon soup from also other day left over. And oh yes, so I put spinach underneath between eggs and then bread. And of course, I still had some leftover. As a brunch, I had I like to say count as 1.5, but little pieces. So it's like a slice of 3 slices of sourdough bread. And after that, I had a leftover just 2 pieces of chocolate from that day before. And then from the vacation, I was in Japan. So this is Japanese souvenir that I brought, and dried plum. It's sweet and sour at the same time. Lunch was steamed potato, and I believe this is 2 eggs because I had a tofu as a protein and pork short rib. So I believe I put 2 proteins. So first, I tried to think about what protein would it be for the day, and in case tofu and then pork short rib, and I added it 2 eggs, I believe. The kimchi sauce on the top, and carb is steamed potato, and on the side is just only veggie on the side. And my daughter and we went to Costco that evening. So my daughter had a pizza, and I had a new Costco new menu. I believe turkey, provolone cheese, and tastes like a pesto, which I love, and flavor that I like. So of course I had mine, and then I ate her leftover pizza as well. Day 30, start with a kiwi berry that we picked. This is kiwi but no skin at all, so eat as berries. That was so unique. And right after the berries, because my daughter wanted to have, and right after that I had a same pork short rib, daikon soup, and porridge. Porridge is watered down rice that I eat as a carb, and as a protein, soft boiled egg, tofu, and this is soft tofu, and on the top is firm tofu and also pork short rib. But pork short rib, I don't consider protein that much. It's more of like a fat. So just you should be keeping in mind. And right after that, I had a watermelon as a dessert. And lunch, I had a half leftover banana from my daughter. Dinner was mapo. It's just a Chinese cuisine that I cook. Eggplant and spicy, but I didn't have enough eggplant. I added a mushroom. Mushroom is such a diet saver for me. I love mushroom, and also mushroom is super low calorie and fill me up. I love it. And I tend to add soup all the time, and that day carb was porridge. Carb is also veggie as well, but the main carb is porridge, and this is the main dish is chicken as well. And a salmon flake. So protein was a chicken and salmon flake. And of course, it was not enough. And my husband just baked chicken tender, so chicken tender on the top. So added it as enough protein per meal. And right after the dinner, I had this is a peanut butter ice cream. This is day 31. Of course, I start with a leftover. This, I believe, Chinese stir-fry noodle, the leftover, and then my daughter's leftover from breakfast, and soup. And yesterday, the main dish, chicken, Chinese chicken and mushroom eggplant. And it was not, of course, not enough protein, so I had chicken breast. So carb was stir-fry noodle, and my daughter's leftover rice, and protein was chicken, minced chicken, and also chicken breast. Lunch was same thing for those Chinese eggplant mushroom one, and I believe porridge underneath as a carb and ground chicken, but it was not enough, so I added it chicken breast and also a soft boiled egg on the top. So this is a 3 protein. And then I love chili oil. I love this Chinese grandma chili oil. So this is a fat. My snack was watermelon. Dinner was our favorite things to do, pizza and sushi. That's weird combination, but we love it. And enough protein because of seafood is really good protein source, and then less fat, depending on of course what you pick. And then avocado is the fat, and then cheese fat, and the sausage is almost fat, and then protein, but very protein anyway. But we just had a good time. I didn't want to think too much that night. Day 32 was chicken breast. This is in the Ziploc because we were running around that morning. So chicken breast, I just had it in the car. Then lunch was, we had little picnic going on. So my daughter leftover pizza and chicken breast for protein, and a carb was sweet potato and tangerine. But I ate whatever the leftover from my daughter. It was, of course, wasn't enough. Then snack, we went out for nice walk with my family and the donuts. So I believe I ate 2 or 2.5 that my daughter's leftover, and my husband and I, we share. And on the way back home, we picked up some chocolate, dark chocolate, and that was so fun. I shared with my husband and I. The dinner was leftover from the night before, sushi and rolls. My husband made a burger, so this is only the protein, but this is not really protein. This is more fat and protein. And my neighbor made a stir-fried noodle that was so tasty with the shrimp, and my daughter's leftover as well. And they had a party going on, birthday party, so piece of birthday party that I love and I ate. Day 33, the breakfast was, I believe, oh yes, this is a steamed potato underneath, and this is Chinese eggplant mushroom and chicken, and I added chicken breast and also soft boiled egg on the top, and chili oil for fat, because everybody think whole egg is a good protein source, but also be careful with a high fat as well. So this is good fat and then also protein, and the carb is, as I count potato as a carb and I love it. That was breakfast, and I skipped lunch and dinner. We went out for a K-pot. It's a hot pot. They have a great and hot pot, but we like hot pot. We had a hot pot, and then of course fried food. I don't fry at home, so deep fried dishes is like a going out meal, and kimchi and radish pickle, a hash brown, and you can see all the stuff going on with pork belly and brisket and Kobe beef. That's a fancy for dinner things. And I absolutely love this fritter. This is sweet corn fritter because I love sweet corn, and then tons of, and of course I had a second fried. This is my third, right? My first and second and third fried. So this is a fried pickle and then corn fritter. I had more going on, and after that enjoyed hot pot, and I enjoy my dessert and sugar cookie and orange and watermelon. I had 2 plates. Day 34, I skipped the breakfast, and lunch was soup and porridge was my carb, and I made a Chinese pork bamboo shoot. And so my protein was pork, and a pork in the right side of bamboo shoot, and porridge was my carb. Snack was watermelon and kiwi berries and tangerine. Dinner was tamale that our neighbor gave us, and depend on what they use, but they are actually pretty high calorie, and then I believe they use lard, so be careful for the fat, but I enjoy it truly. And then that was my dinner, and soup on that side. So I believe not that much protein in there. Little chicken, and then that's all about it. Day 35, I skipped breakfast, and lunch was, this is bitter melon and egg and pork, Chinese pork on the left. Middle was a pork bamboo shoot, and I believe this is tofu soup, and carb was porridge. So protein was tofu, pork, loin, and eggs. And my daughter and I, we went out for donuts, and we had a good time. Dinner was pretty much all the leftover going on. My friend's mom's cook is excellent. We love it. This is a bitter melon curry that she made, and I loved it, and all the leftover from the days before. So carb was steamed potato and other veggie on the side, and protein was pork loin, eggs, and this is soft boiled eggs. That was my protein. After the dessert was kiwi berries, and I baked pecan pie that day, and then I failed it. It was a new recipe and didn't set well, so I had a little piece of pecan pie, but it doesn't look like pecan pie. It's more pecan pie soup. And I weighed it 105.6 pounds. This is what I ate for my 5th week.